Hey beauties, today we are doing a face full of new makeup. And I'm so excited because I'm actually going to be doing brows on camera, right? I've already prepped the skin with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It's just kind of like a general hydrating primer. It doesn't do a whole lot, it just really plumps up the skin and just adds hydration, not moisture. So my face isn't slippery at all. However, I do feel hydrated. I'm trying out I'm going to say all new things, mostly new things today. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to go ahead and start out with the Maybelline Poreless Jelly Primer. This is a 2% niacinamide primer. I love that it's a pump. The texture is very interesting. This is to extend makeup wear. It is non-greasy, a weightless feel. It's blurring and pore minimizing, and we love all of that. And it's no white cast and no peeling and non-comedogenic, meaning that it will not clog your pores. Oh, and it also should extend the wear of your makeup. So I'm just going to apply that. Feels very nice on the skin. I do feel slightly plumped. It's not tacky at all. And I do feel like I'm blurred. For our brow products today, I'm going to be trying out some new Morphe things. I'm excited about all of the new makeup that Morphe has been releasing, and I am excited to try out even more. But on today, we're going to be doing Morphe brows. And this is the new Nano brow pencil. I'm also going to be using the Micromanager Gripping Brow Gel on today. And the color that I have for the brows is Cold Brew. And the tinted gel, it's just a clear formula. So this brow pencil is super, super, super skinny. It has a spoolie. That's an absolute must for me. You can see that the tip of the brow pencil is very, very fine. Now, I have played around with this brow pencil one time before off camera. And one of the things that I noticed about this brow pencil is that you have to be quite careful because the pencil can break quite easily. I'm used to using the Benefit brow pencil, which is my holy grail brow pencil. It does not break. I like the formula, but it did break on me quite easily. So we'll see how it goes today. So now I want to go in with a little bit of that brow gel to kind of see what I'm working with. And with this brow gel, the micromanager, what I love about this one, well, first of all, I just seen that it had a 6 month shelf life, which is crazy. But I love that this brush is so small. It's perfect for people like me with really sparse, thin brows. So I'm just gonna brush my hairs up, let it dry for a few seconds, and then brush it in the opposite direction and then back flat. That's how I get my brows to look like more of that microbladed type of a look. So yeah. So what I like to do, regardless of what type of brow gel that I'm using, if I get any on my skin, I like to take a Q-tip and remove that product like so. Then I'm going to go back in with a little bit more product and brush my brows the opposite direction and then back over again. I'll let the gel dry. And while it's drying, I'll go ahead and clean up under the brow. To sculpt out the brows, I'm going to be using the new reformulation of the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer in the shade 19 Neutral. I think that this shade, it's really close to my skin tone, like if not my exact skin tone. And I'm going to use the Anastasia. Gosh, I can't remember the number. This brush is so old that the numbering has faded. Okay, so this color is actually a little bit richer once it dries down than I'd like. Okay, they're not perfect, but that's what we're gonna stick with for today. All right, so I won't use 19 Neutral again for my brow. I really wanted to use 18Y, but I have no idea where it is. Anyhow, the brow pencil is a yes. I think it's a great affordable option. I just needed to adjust to the amount of pressure that you should apply because the end is so skinny. On today, we're going to be doing the Best Skin Ever foundation and concealer. I'm going to be using the shade 30Y, and this is a medium to buildable coverage. I have used this once before because I wanted to test it out. It is made in France, has a 12-month shelf life, and a 16-hour wear. And I think that this is a great mattifying formula if you have normal to oily skin. I'm going to be applying the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealers today in the shades 16Y and 15 Neutral. 15 Neutral is going to go in the inner corner of the eye for brightness, and then the other is going to be 16Y for the other portion of the eye. I'm going to be applying it with an old Ulta Beauty brush. They don't have this one anymore since they revamped their whole brush line. But just for reference, it's called their buffing foundation brush. So I'm going to take 2 pumps of the foundation on the back of my hand. That's the color. I have been liking to apply contour and liquid bronzer before I apply my mascara. That really just helps me with the blending of the face. So this is dirty. Never mind that. Some more Morphe. More Morphe. This is the color Sharpened, and this is their micro contour stick. When I seen this, I was excited because what I want to use this for is my nose contour. Like, that's what I was most excited for, is for the nose contour because of the shape. I have recently been in love with this contour stick, the Wonder Stick from NYX, and I wore the shade Rich. Love this. Everything about it is great. The texture is wonderful. The color is perfect. So on this one, I love the color. This is a perfect color for contouring if you're my skin tone. So let's go ahead. Not applying too much to the jaw area, simply because I want my liquid bronzer to do most of the work today because I want to be using something new. I'm going to go ahead and take my Sonia G soft concealer brush to blend out the nose contour. So with this contour stick, I haven't had a chance to play with it. That's why it's so dirty. I've had a chance to play with it off camera. And I wish the formula was a little bit stiffer, specifically for the nose, because what can happen is it's so creamy that it can blend out and look a little bit muddy because the product is going to spread out because it's so emollient. So to get around that, what you have to do is apply it and just let it sit on the skin for like 2 minutes before you start blending it out. And that way it doesn't move around very much, which makes it perfect for my intended use, which is to use it as a contour stick for the nose. That's what I mean, I'm going to use it for all over the face, but I was most excited for using it specifically on the nose. While I'm here, I'll go ahead and contour my lip area. And I started doing this because it just makes my lips look a little bit fuller. Just right up under the lips. And then right above the cupid's bow. I'm going to go ahead and take this old contour brush from MUA to contour the rest of the face, or to blend out the contour on the rest of the face. Taking the soft concealer brush to blend out the lip contour. Now for concealer, we're going to do the Best Skin Ever. 15 Neutral is going to go in the inner corner of the eye for brightness. And then the other is going to be 16Y for the other portion of the eye. While I let that sit, I'm going to be trying out the Natasha Denona Hy-sculpt Liquid Bronzer. Yeah. I'll go ahead and use the shades Dawn. I have Dawn and Fling. Fling is the deep shade. So I'm going to put this one in a giveaway because I have used this before. I know that a complete pump of this product is going to be too much. So you just need like, honestly, like less than a half a pump of this product for your entire face because it's super emollient and it dries down very quick. This is what it looks like blended out on my hand. So I'm going to take the product here. I'm also using a BK Beauty 109 brush. Just adds a nice touch of color to the skin. So once you start working with this product, you need to move quickly. It's pretty. Okay. So let's blend out my concealer using the BK Beauty A506 Hot and Flashy Concealer Brush. Absolutely love. 10 out of 10. So we'll blend the lighter color first. Taking the excess for my forehead area. Okay, so concealer almost blended out. I'm gonna go ahead and pause and spray my face down completely with Fix Plus and then blend with a beauty blender. Okay, now let's go ahead and try out the pink. This is the brightening pink, Blur It powder. Okay, I'm just gonna take the pink blurring powder, press in, look up. So that is the brightening pink shade. I think it looks good, but if I had to pick, I would, if I want a more glam look, I would definitely choose the yellow brightening. And for like a more everyday type of a makeup, I would like the peach. So the pink, it's okay. So with that said, I'm going to take a little bit of the yellow powder and just apply a little bit like on the inner corner of my eye. Right. We'll leave that like that while we work on our other areas of the face. So for my liquid blush, I am actually going to be using two different colors. This is my very first time using the About Face liquid blushes. This is the Pigmented Fluid blush. I have two colors here. I have the color Pit Stop and Grand Prix. This is Grand Prix and this is Pit Stop. I think that these are absolutely stunning. Paired together and alone, perfect for that sunset bronzy type of look. You can actually wear these year round. I mean, they are so beautiful. Look at that. Pit Stop. No, the orange is Pit Stop and the brown is Grand Prix. Um, I think they're so beautiful. I'm going to be using the same brush that I use to apply my liquid bronzer. Just taking that color on the high points of my cheek. And I was afraid at first because I'm like, man, I do not know how this applies over powder, but honey, it's looking good. See, I like this formula. You get a lot of time to work. This Grand Prix color would be a beautiful bronzer color. It's really stunning. Now, going into pit, ooh, going into the Pit Stop shade. Ooh, wee, that's pretty. So, what I'm doing is patting the skin. And I'm doing that because I don't want to move product around on the face. It's beautiful. Perfect, perfect, perfect product. Now, thankfully, it pairs well over. I mean, look at those colors. Look at that. All right, so I'm going to go back into my Sephora Blur It powder, the yellow powder. Okay, so for my blusher, I'm going to be taking a blush I'm super excited to be trying out. The color is absolutely stunning. And I have no idea why my eye keeps watering, but I'm annoyed. This is Pinch of Marrakesh from MAC. And this is the Cushiony blush, the Glow Play blush. Isn't this color not stunning? I'm going to be using let me get a clean e.l.f. brush. I'm going to be using a e.l.f. Cosmetics Flawless Face Brush as my blush brush today. And choosing a synthetic brush because of the texture. I'm just going to take that and so for my bronzer today, I'm going to be using the Sunset Sizzle shade from the Smooth Blur Bronzer collection from Anastasia. Now, I dropped mine and it broke. And I was watching another creator and they actually had the same issue. So there may actually be a little bit of a defect with this because it broke in the very same way. So I'm going to be using an old Morphe E4 brush. And so I'm going to pick some of that up just because I want to be bronzed like on 1,000 today. A little bit of this goes a long way. It is a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. I really have been enjoying it. Now, nothing new here. I'm just going to be taking, I wish I could find a replacement for this because they don't make it anymore. And I had several backups in my collection, but this is the Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder from Laura Mercier in the shade number 4. And this is just like a finishing powder, right? And I'm taking an old Morphe M527 goat hair powder brush. And all I'm going to do is just swipe that excess powder away here. And then buff the skin. Yeah. Okay. Taking some Huda Beauty elixir. I'm going to drench my face down and then I'm going to dry my face down with my little fan. I have to take a quick pause because my eyes keep watering, so I have to go take a Zyrtec real quick. So, on today, I'm going to be doing something that I've never done before, and that is eyeshadow using only cream stick eyeshadows. I have 4 of, what are these? These are the Juvias Place Nubian shadow sticks in the color matte, and I have 4 shades. I have Nile, Morocco, Casablanca, and Egypt. Oh. And I'm going to be using those 4 shades today to do my eyeshadow look. Oh, and I also forgot I have some of the Danessa Myricks Color Fix sticks right here. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm not going to make this complicated, but I do want to use these sticks only to create my look. Let's go ahead and start off with the shade Morocco. That is the deepest shade that I'm going to be applying on today. And that's going to be my outer lid color, like, you know. When I tested these in store, when you put them on the back of your hand, once they dry down, they did not move. And I was quite impressed. And I love a good stick. I feel like this would be good for travel. I haven't really been into cream sticks, potted eyeshadows, but you know, I'm looking to change that. I've got quite a few different stick products in the collection here recently, and I can't wait to test them out. Oh, and I'm using a Sonia G Blender Pro. I think this is a beautiful color. This will be a really beautiful one and done. Yeah, Morocco. That would be a beautiful, like, one and done color. If you were my skin tone or maybe even a little deeper, because we're just playing here, I want to go ahead. This is the color Nile, and this is like a mid brown. I'm going to take a little bit of that because I just want to see what the color's like on my skin tone. This will be another good one and done. If you're like that NC42, like lighter than my complexion, this will be good. NC40 through NC44, like the old matte, yeah, that this would be a really beautiful color. So with this formula, you can get away with using goat hair brushes or synthetic brush. This is a goat hair brush and it's blending out just fine. Sometimes when you use goat hair with cream, it can get a little goopy, but that's not happening here. Okay. Taking a little bit of Egypt, that is like a beige color. Perfect for brown skin because it's not like stark white. This is a Sonia G Builder Pro. Super pretty, super simple. But I want to go ahead and add a little bit of depth here. So I'm going to go back into Morocco. I will say that I wish that the colors were on the tip versus like over here because I'm getting a little turned around. There's a brown that's deeper than Morocco. If you wanted to really add some drama to the eyes, instead of blending the product away immediately, I'm just going to let it dry down a little bit. Yeah, Morocco is a stunning brown color. Okay, so super excited today to be trying out the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Sticks. And the one that I have is Duo number 3. And I really want to use the foil over the center of my lid. What is it called? Okay, yeah, this is Lunar Veil. And I picked this one because I was super excited about that shimmer, that glimmer. Just, oh, it comes with a nice little cap on the end. Let's just pop that bad boy off. And there she is in all her glory. Oh my. Look at that. Oh, Lord, that's pretty. Okay. So I'm just going to take it. OMG. I'm going to do a little bit at a time because, I've never used this product before. And I'm just going to pat it in with my finger. Goodness gracious. Now, in case you all want to pick up this shade, I have to go ahead and use the other side. That wasn't my intention on today, but this is the metallic. I'm just going to put a little bit on the outer corner here. I'm going to go back into a little bit more of that foil. And when you use this, don't press down hard because it's very soft. It's a very soft pressed product. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Uh, this they look stunning. I mean, wow. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that Morocco shade on a pencil brush. This is a Sonia G Pencil Pro. And because this is daytime, I'm not going to apply like an eyeliner, but I'm going to take that color and smudge that underneath the eye. All right, let's go ahead and get the lips going, and then I'll do lashes and all of that stuff very last. So we got a lip combo today. Now, I did contour my lips, but I still want to go ahead and go in with this color Cola. I think that's how you say it, Cola. And these are Juvia's Place lip liners. So Cola, and then I'm gonna go in with So Rare. Okay. Then I'm gonna take my Makeup by Mario lip color in Garth. Going in with my lip pencil in So Rare. To top off the lip, I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty lip oil, and this is Frosted Buns. We have on our lashes and mascara. I just want to go ahead and apply a little more blush. I mean, this color is just everything. Look at the color. It is stunning. Okay, I'm so excited. Let me take this out. Today's look is giving bronze goddess, okay? And I'm feeling all of it. Let's run it back. Where do we start? The Maybelline Poreless Jelly Primer. Yes, yes, yes. Pores are blurred. It's doing everything that I want it to do. If you have super oily skin, this is not going to control your oil, but it's beautiful if you have normal skin, dry skin, or if you want that blurring effect, especially at this price point. I mean, you can't go wrong. Just apply a oil controlling primer in your T-zone area. Love that. The Morphe brow products. I really like this brow gel. This brow gel does a great job at holding the brows in place. It's like, it has a little bit of crunch to it, but it's like nothing that's going to bother me. And again, the price point is great. The Morphe Nano, what is this? The Nano brow pencil. I really like this brow pencil. The price point is great. It's highly accessible. The color is great. The color I used again is called Brew. I just had to get used to adjusting the amount of pressure that I apply when doing my brows with a pencil this thin. So yeah, I really like it. I'm impressed with Morphe thus far. The Sephora Best Skin Ever products. The Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation, love. The conversion chart is crazy. You're going to have to go in, or you can go and look at my review video, and I've got all the swatches and everything that you need to choose your perfect foundation color. But I'm using the shade 30Y. So far, so good. It wears well. It looks absolutely stunning. Perfect for oily skin, perfect for combo skin, will work well with normal skin. If you have dry skin, I would say prep your skin with more hydrating products like the Maybelline Poreless primer here that I just mentioned. Now, the concealers, Chef's Kiss, love. I do believe that there is an improvement over the original formula, in my opinion. The original formula was tea. This formulation is even more so tea. I love this concealer. A great affordable option if you're looking for one. What's next? The Natasha Denona Hy-sculpt liquid bronzer in the shade Dawn. I think that it's an absolutely beautiful bronzer. It's a liquid formula. It's a waterproof formula. So if you're going to be out at the beach or poolside or out in super hot, humid conditions, this is a good best bet for you. A lot of the girlies don't really like for everyday use a pump liquid bronzer. They will prefer a wand bronzer. But for me, being a ex-freelance makeup artist, I like a pump formula for hygienic purposes, especially. So beautiful, beautiful product if you were thinking about it. I have so many new products here in front of me. The Blur It Loose Powder, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. The Sephora did it when it came to this powder. This powder here is absolutely stunning and highly affordable. I love the packaging. I love the banana shade and I love the peach shade more so for like an everyday all over the face. Love, love, love. I cannot rave enough about this powder or the concealers, especially. What else? Oh, cannot forget about these. This is the About Face Cheek Blush Rush Liquid Blushes. Now, initially, I was like, these apply beautiful over powder. I am going to retract that statement because I noticed a little bit of tugging here over the powder. So I would say do not put these over powder. Otherwise, absolutely chef kiss. Beautiful product, affordable liquid blush. And these colors on brown skin, chef's kiss. Love. What else did I apply? New. Ugh, the eye products, right? The Juvia's Place Nubian eyeshadow sticks. These are a mattifying formula. What I have to say about these are the matte shades are great. I don't like the metallic shades, which is the reason why I did not purchase her today, or did not purchase. I did not apply Casablanca today. They're not my favorite. This is Casablanca. here. I mean, it does look pretty, but I would just say be wary of the metallic shades on this stick formula. The mattifying shades are nice, but more so for me for travel. This is not something that I would personally reach for like on a day-to-day basis, but when I'm traveling, I would definitely reach for those. Um, Last but certainly not least is the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Sticks. When I tell you, I mean, you see it. Um, it speechless. That's where I'm at with these. Speechless. And I do plan on going to go pick up some more shades because they are absolutely that stunning. Now, what falls into that particular category on today out of all of the makeup that I tried? Most definitely the Color Fix Sticks are 10 out of 10. This Blur Loose Powder, 10 out of 10. And I'm really loving the Sephora collection concealers. These are the ones that you gotta have. Like, for real, you gotta have. I didn't mention any of the lippies because those are not new products. These are products that I'm very familiar with that I've used multiple times. And then the next category of products, I'll say, get it if you've been looking for it, need something new in that category, or if you've been eyeing it, yes, it's a good product, but I mean, I'm not going to go to sleep thinking about them tonight like I am those Color Fix sticks. The Morphe brow products, good. The Maybelline, good. And the About Face liquid blushes are in my next level of products. Like, okay, if you've been eyeing them, yeah, go ahead. Especially if you need new products in those categories. But honey, the Color Fix sticks, the concealer, and the loose powder, baby, add to cart. Don't wait. Just go ahead. It's that good. And I cannot believe that I just completely skipped over this product here. This is the Pinch of Marrakesh Glow Play Blush from MAC. And when it comes to this here product, I think the highlight 100% is the color. The texture on it is absolutely stunning as well, but the color, if you've been here a while, I buy things for two reasons, for the color or the formula. This one is for the color because it's absolutely perfection on my skin tone. It screams, it radiates bronze goddess. And yeah, I look so much forward to using this again. I could not wait to use it on today. It did everything that I wanted to do, and I'm super excited. It's going to be up there with my Color Fix sticks. I'm going to dream about this tonight. uh, Level of product. But yeah, if you like these types of videos, I have done 2 other full face type videos. I will link them above. And until the next time, I'll see you later. Bye.